Hannah Cole, a pregnant woman, found herself being rushed to the hospital on October 9th when her waters broke prematurely at 5 months. Upon conducting a scan, the doctors at Bradford Royal Infirmary in Bradford, England, UK, disclosed the unfortunate news that her baby had passed away. Nevertheless, despite the doctor's pronouncement, Hannah had an intuitive feeling that contradicted their conclusion. The medical professionals, unable to detect the baby's heartbeat, advised Hannah to return to the hospital the following day for a procedure. However, the 27-year-old mother adamantly refused to accept the doctor's diagnosis, firmly believing that something was amiss. It was not until the next day that the doctors themselves realized their error. Overwhelmed by the doctor's words, Hannah felt devastated as she made her way back home. The following day, she found herself at the hospital, driven by the doctor's recommendation to induce labor in order to remove her deceased unborn child. However, deep within her being, she held an unwavering conviction that this course of action was not the right one to take. With an unwavering belief in the life within her, Hannah pleaded with the doctors to conduct another scan in search of a flicker of a heartbeat. Understanding the mother's fervent desire, the medical professionals consented and proceeded to perform a second scan. To their astonishment, they discovered that their initial diagnosis had been incorrect. Hannah's intuition had been accurate all along. Her precious baby was indeed alive. The young mother expressed her astonishment and disbelief in an interview, describing the recent turn of events as absolutely extraordinary. She found it baffling how the doctors could have made such a grave error. Recounting the distressing incident, she revealed that despite being informed by the medical professionals that there was no heartbeat, she could distinctively feel her little one's movements inside her womb. The revelation that her baby was indeed alive, contrary to the doctor's pronouncement of his demise, was an unsettling and disheartening experience for the young mother. The notion that the hospital could inaccurately diagnose her unborn baby had never crossed her mind before. It shattered her trust in the medical system and left her feeling deeply concerned about the reliability of the healthcare provided. In the month of December, the trust issued a subsequent apology to the young mother. Along with expressing remorse, they also took the opportunity to explain the underlying factors that contributed to the erroneous diagnosis, seeking to shed light on the unfortunate incident. If Hannah had not followed her intuition, the course of events would have taken a significantly divergent path. Hannah openly admitted that she harbored a sense of apprehension regarding the prospect of delivering her baby at the hospital she was currently in. However, due to her critical condition, she found herself unable to bear the financial burden of seeking an alternative healthcare facility. Having encountered a series of tumultuous moments throughout her pregnancy, Hannah ultimately welcomed her baby boy, whom she named Oakley Cole Fowler, into the world on the 30th day of October. Given that Oakley was born prematurely, it necessitated an extended stay at the hospital before Hannah could bring him home to their loving abode. The doctors diligently monitored Oakley's condition, instilling a sense of relief within Hannah as she gratefully acknowledged her baby's survival. Overwhelmed with emotion, she couldn't help but express, "He is my Christmas miracle. I'm immensely thankful to have him in my life." As the 8th day unfolded after his birth, Oakley found himself undergoing a critical surgery to address the inflammation within his intestinal tissues. The medical professionals identified his condition as necrotizing enterocolitis, a particularly prevalent ailment among premature infants. Knowing the significance of his early arrival, the doctors devised a plan to keep him under their care until February 9th, the originally anticipated date for his grand entrance into the world. Meanwhile, Hannah experienced a tinge of sadness over her inability to bring her baby home, yet she found solace in the joy his presence brought to her life. After all, the doctor's ominous predictions of his demise were defied as Hannah successfully gave birth to her baby boy. Approximately 2 months following his arrival, Oakley exhibited the remarkable progress of being able to breathe unaided, no longer reliant on a ventilator. With the passing of time, his health flourished and he shed his delicate appearance, having gained a considerable amount of weight. Anticipation overwhelmed Hannah as she eagerly awaited the day she could finally bring her son home. With heartfelt enthusiasm she shared, 8 weeks have passed since his birth, and he has become an incredibly calm and contented infant. However, he does possess a mischievous streak, often delighting in playfully tugging at his tubes. He can be quite cheeky indeed. In response to Hannah's distressing encounter, the hospital embarked on a mission to enhance its services. It is our earnest hope and fervent prayer that no mother will ever have to endure the ordeal that Hannah endured during her prenatal scans.